welcome, welcome. We're going to mosey right along. We're really excited to have our next speaker from the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee. They are a Contentstack customer, and we're going to kind of head into a customer phase of the event here in the general sessions, and it really doesn't get more real life than the Olympics, but at the same time, it's so digital, right? Not a lot of people can attend in person, so the USOPC's mission is really to bridge the two worlds, and they've done it brilliantly. As manager of digital products at USOPC, our next speaker is driven to bring fans closer to athletes and vice versa. So she really enjoys solving difficult problems, and I would say that the Olympics is one of the largest events in trying to create brand resonance. Let's bring on Julia Conley.
Amy, just have to say I had to pick Ted Lasso as a sports fan, so for those fans out there. Hi, my name's Julia Conley. As Amy said, I'm the manager of digital products at the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee. And really what that means is I'm the lucky one that gets to talk about all the amazing things that we're doing in the digital space at Team USA. So with that, I just want to do a really quick show of hands. If you're able, please raise your hand if you have ever watched an Olympics or a Paralympics. Could have been Paris this past summer, any games before that. Amazing. Looks like almost everyone in the room is raising their hand, which makes me very excited. I am pumped to share with you all this presentation, which is transforming digital experiences into real-life fan moments. So to start, at the US Olympic and Paralympic Committee, we are planning years in advance. We, right now, of course, are focused on the upcoming games, including LA 2028, or Salt Lake City, Utah 2034. So, as I mentioned, we're a legacy organization that looks back. I think this photo is really fun. If you look at that visor, it's a testament to the time. This was Los Angeles 1984 Olympic Games. What you'll also see in this photo is some technology. I had to go read through the manuals to understand what this technology is. I was not alive at this time. These are data terminals that held start lists, results, athlete bios, and even something that we have today, electronic messaging capabilities. So with that, like I said, we're very focused on the past. At the same time, we are looking toward the future. We have a mission statement at Team USA that includes inspiring the nation, and our three key pillars are community growth, athlete excellence, and sport advancement. As we think about the future, we're really focused on inspiring our fans through these three key pillars. We are approaching a transformational decade of sport in the United States. What does that mean? In just about 8 months, we'll have the Milano Cortina Olympic and Paralympic Games in northern Italy for the winter. But then after that, we have both Los Angeles 2028 and Salt Lake City, Utah 2034 on home turf. So with that, I want to share a quick video that kind of helps illustrate the importance of this.
From a history unparalleled.
What a performance.
Comes a new era that will be unmatched.
The United States' future is definitely bright.
Gold for Team USA.
This young lady comes out here on a mission.
The whole world is watching. Are you ready? The biggest moments at the Olympic and Paralympic Games begin with Team USA.
Oh, say can you see?
We make a scene.
Go wins gold! States wins gold!
We put on a show.
Chloe Kim, are you kidding me?
We move you. In this next decade, the games come back to our house. From LA 28 to Salt Lake City, Utah. We got next. New sports. New stars. New legends. And legends to be.
I worked so hard for every moment, and it was just literally a dream come true.
Team USA is built by the pavement pounders and the people who paved the way. Their journey is ours. Be a part of the road home. Because this chapter of our story ignites us, empowers us, connects us more than ever before.
So proud of these women, and I'm really looking forward to what we can accomplish together in the future as well.
The future starts now. Team USA, one for all.
That's right. All right, so clearly the next 10 years are a big deal for us. This shows that there is a ton of excitement in the Olympic and Paralympic movement. For those of us that are in the product and platforms world, we must ask ourselves this question: how do we show up in the digital space in the next decade of sport? So I'll start with the literal answer, and that is that 2 years ago, we built our digital engagement platform. This was in partnership with Next League. I want to give a quick shout. There's Colin is somewhere out there. If you could just raise your hand quick, he's right here. And then for those on the Next League team that are listening from home, Next League has been an amazing partner in helping us implement this and continue to build the platform. Come and find Next League and myself after this if you'd like to chat. But together, we built this platform that has 33 websites on one platform. And this includes teamusa.com, which is our fan-facing website, usopc.org, which is our stakeholder central, and then there are 31 national governing body websites, so think USA Table Tennis, USA Wrestling, Speed Skating, and so many more that live within this platform. And you might be asking, why in the world would you have 33 websites on one platform? There are a lot of good reasons for this. So to start, when we build something, so for example, on teamusa.com, we built a medal table. When that gets published to production, it becomes available on all 32 other websites. So usagolf.org, for example, could utilize that tool and publish it for their fans. Two other things that are really, really important to us are accessibility and mobile-first design. Most people in this room are probably familiar with those topics. When you build a platform for this many websites, you can ensure that all of them are accessible and mobile-first. And then lastly, since we have 33 different websites and there are so many content authors across all of those websites, this is very agile and scalable, so through Contentstack, each website owner can go in and kind of bring their priorities front and center. On teamusa.com, you'll notice we're very focused on athlete storytelling, promoting our foundation, our shop, whereas USA Wrestling, for example, can promote their priorities, something like membership, at the front and center of their site. With this, I want to get into something fun, which is creating experiences that resonate. I'll do another quick show of hands. If you're able, please raise your hand if you recognize any of these moments or athletes that are up on the screen. Amazing. That means we're doing our job well. There is a reason that pretty much everyone raised their hand. There's a reason the games are memorable. So we at the USOPC take a three-pronged approach to our analytics. We first and foremost pay close attention to our consumer insights. We ask the question, what drives fans to engage with us? We also look at SEO research to understand what are fans searching for. And then lastly, we have our web analytics that of course tell us what's performing well and why. So I'll give an example of each of these three types of research and what has come out of this, things that we've built. To start, one of my personal favorites, we know that hometown affiliation is a major driver of fan-to-athlete connection. So if you know of an athlete that's from your hometown, you're very likely to follow them in their journey. So we built the interactive athletes map to allow fans to look in their state, within their hometown, and make that connection, learn more about the athlete. Second, from our SEO research, we know that a commonly searched term, which maybe is no surprise, is Team USA medals. So we built the all-time medal table where fans can go back, all the way back to 1896 to see medals that Team USA has won. I recommend going and looking around on this. My favorite fact is that in 1904, we medaled in tug of war, which used to be an Olympic sport. So third, out of our web analytics, we actually know two things and kind of combine them to create a focus. We know our athlete profiles drive a large number of page views. We also know that most of our fans are on mobile devices. So when we redesigned our site, we focused on those athlete profiles, made sure the mobile design was beautiful, had plenty of CTAs. You'll see Brandy on this screen. I just wanted to make sure she's front and center. Very excited to hear from her tomorrow, and for you all for having a couple people from the Olympic movement here. All right, another fun topic. So this is my personal favorite. There are times where you build digital experiences that then have applications in the physical world. I want to quickly introduce Team USA House. This was a very fun and vibrant home base for our Team USA athletes, their friends, their family, and for the first time ever in Paris, we had fans come through Team USA House on the ground during the games. At this house, fans could cheer on our athletes and watch everything live. And we had the opportunity to bring some things that we had built in the digital space into the house. So we decided, let's place the interactive map in the house, see what happens. Spoiler alert, it did very well. We had 30,000 engagements with the map in the time that it was there. And this, I think, is a really, really great example of acting on your insights and seeing that acting on your insights works well. So we had a fan that said, I'm from that town in Minnesota. I think my parents live next door to him, so I took a picture. So she found someone in her hometown. She found someone on her block that was an athlete, took a picture, engaged, and is so likely to follow along on his journey, which is our ultimate goal. There was a really fun, unexpected result out of placing the map in the Team USA house as well. So I'll show a really quick video.
Oh yeah, that'd be it. Hey! Let's go. Oh my God. Updated. Show it. Updated. Let's go.
All right, so athlete celebrations. This map became a place where our athletes came to celebrate their wins. For those that aren't aware, this is Hunter on the left. He's a Paralympic track and field athlete, and then Tara on the right. She's an Olympic track and field athlete. They're married, they're the Woodhalls. They both won gold medals in Paris last summer, which is amazing. That's a feat. And you could hear them. This was just hours after Hunter won his gold medal. They came through the house and you could hear him saying, updated, because he saw his medal show up on his profile right after he won it. So again, unintended consequence. It was a really, really, really great way to help athletes celebrate their wins. So looking ahead, where are we going from here? Like I said, we're approaching this transformational decade of sport in the United States. We have this unique timeline, and we're really planning ahead. Milano Cortina is about 8 months away, and it'll be an interesting one. It's a Winter Games that's spread across 8 cities with 21 sports represented for Team USA. This will be across northern Italy, and we have asked ourselves this question: how do we reach our fans across the cities and around the globe? Our answer, as we're building right now, is build experiences that travel with our fans. That's the beauty of digital products. You can reach people almost anywhere. With that, in just 3 years, we will be hosting Los Angeles 2028 Games, and we're planning how we show up in LA and also how we show up across the country, right? Because not all our fans will be in Los Angeles. We'll be everywhere. So I think this comes in good time because we have this opportunity to personalize more than we ever have before. 2025 is probably the year for personalization, so very happy about that. We are also working to build that in-person energy. get the country together to cheer on Team USA in this big, big moment of sport. To wrap up, what have we learned? First and foremost, insights are extremely important. We saw at Team USA House that when you act on them, they work. Second, as a legacy organization, we should be looking back and ahead at the same time, from Los Angeles 1984 with that visor to Los Angeles 2028. And then lastly, it's really, really important to understand the common thread and build it into your mission. So for us, it's inspiration. We're focused on inspiring the nation in the next decade. Thank you all so much for having me, and go Team USA.